Yo, what's up guys, this is Happy No with another GW2 PvP video, and now with the all-time favorite, my Dagger Pistol Thief gameplay, showing you here a ranked arena, which was really interesting, and against the best Mesmer in the world, how he calls himself. He still has me on the block list, which I think is really funny, and shout out to him, he's a really mad guy. Yeah, I decided to play here Dagger Pistol Thief because for Battle of Kylo it's one of the best Thief maps, and of course to show you some Thief gameplay. In addition to that, you will also see how the nerf to Thief, how it affects the Thief. You can just really feel the pain on your shortbow 5. You are not able to use shortbow 5 twice in a row. I was able to interrupt the ceiling skill here. He was having spectral armor. I poured up here. This is also interesting. I did not use shadow step immediately, but I waited a little bit. Here as well, I just need to wait, use my healing skill here. I swapped it by the way because of the Mesmer, and get a nice kill here. But now after this kill I just failed so much, but I wasn't expecting this. I thought that the enemy Necro would go for a revive, but he just glitched. And you can see this here. I just managed to fail my shortbow 5 and I have no initiative left. And I just wanted so badly to cleave because I thought my ally would probably not be there. That was still great. My ally is 1v1ing on far. He just gets the decap on far, which is also pretty nice. I would have expected him more to come to the downed guy and cleave. So I could have maybe survived that a little bit or interrupt the enemy Necro from getting the lead skill. But never mind. And here my Weaver, he was holding somehow close I guess, but he just gets decapped multiple times here. That was really annoying. From the restart I check out close first because of the enemy Deadeye. And afterwards I can move on, and you can see this here. My team just getting decapped. We have great mobility, but if no one holds a node we will just lose everything. I see that Major is really low, but I can't do much for him. I try here to sneaky revive. But 3 people are here, and the Spellbreaker and the Reaper can just easily here cleave. So I have to leave this and try to get a decap. And as you can see this here, my initiative is still 0 after just one shortbow 5. And that's like a huge nerf. I tried to hold on a little bit on the node just to waste some time. So my team can probably recover a little bit. And now just move on. Stealth up always before because the enemy Deadeye can be really deadly. And now not my goal to cap here a node, but I have to help my allies here, trying to get something going on, and somehow I just miss here my backstab, even though the animation looks like it hit it. And here I stealth up my ally, and he does really great job here. I don't know why he afterwards attacked, but he was nicely stealthed up, so he didn't need to do that. I try here to interrupt the enemy Necro a little bit. I was not able to catch him to fear my ally. But yeah, I was able to get a blind, so the next attack would not miss. I would miss, better said, sorry. You can see this here. You are not able to use shortbow 5 twice in a row, and I just have to get to it. That's really annoying. I wait here a little bit for the thief. I have my shadow step up. I decided here to stealth up twice and use my port back, because it is really dangerous if I stay there and take a 1v1. I should be able to win that easily, but it is better if I just help my allies here. Just trying to get some damage here. We have 2 nodes, that's really great. We have a downed guy, and now I can move on again. And now you can see this here. I see the enemy Necro is still nearby, and I watch a little bit for him, where is he going, and he goes mid again, but my ally also just leaving there. I get immediately stealed by the enemy thief, and he just spams blinds, I guess. I get a here nice backstab, or not even a backstab, but still just some damage. And now I just go for my shortbow because I saw he wasted a lot of utility skills, a lot of damage that he had, and I was able to really easily beat this guy. Get a stealth stomp with steel. And yeah, I decided to stay a little bit again here because we have the upper hand. I saw that Hellseth is joining me, and without cooldowns I was a little bit afraid. But I thought I'd just gank him a little bit, waste a few of his abilities. And you can see this here. Because he says Mesmer is not so good. Mesmer is pretty strong, especially you can see this here. I got twice 5 different conditions on me. And he just, spammed 2 shatters. And that's really insane, in my opinion. And the best thing that the Mesmer currently has is the instant daze, which is pretty strong, and against many current meta professions pretty strong, because you can just insta daze, banner, healing skills, and so on, and that's pretty strong. Now my Weaver is again on mid. I was a little bit afraid, that's why you can see me here. I should normally go far and help my ally there, but you can just see me here a little bit moving around, because I was not so sure if my ally will get this. So I decided to just try and hunt him down. He was just able to survive by like 1 HP, and I still get him here by just knowing where he will probably go. I wanted to stealth up this guy again, but I don't know what he was doing there. This Revenant was always playing really strange. I was not having a clue what I'm gonna do. I don't steal here on health set because I wait a little bit for a better opportunity. As you can see it here, a backstab, which is pretty strong when you hit a backstab, 6k damage. But I have no follow-up damage. I just try to fake a little bit here the decap, because I'm just forcing the enemy warrior to always stay there. I dodged that. I tried to get a decap here, but I was still not I don't know if I was able to. What? My shortbow 3 landed there. I steal and then go with my port back. Then I wait here a little bit until I get out of the fear ring while I got feared, and I just have to wait here a little bit. Now the problem what I had here is just that my team was not sticking together. They were always getting caught, how to say it, off guard. And I just had to wait for them. You can see this here, I can't do much more. The enemy warrior is camping on far, and my allies just were dying a little bit one by one, which was also not so great. Steal on him, trying to get some damage. And I have always like to be careful. I could have gone for the kill here, but I decided to leave it. Instead trying to get the decap, because my allies were not nearby and they are able to secure that kill, which is pretty great. And then we could have moved on here on far, but my other Revenant just decides to get to the other side, which makes not so much sense. I try a little bit to follow up, but I see that this guy is just gonna abuse ports, unportable spots, so I don't waste my time. And at this time my Necro Major should have also ran away, because it is really dangerous what he's doing. I just stealth him up, but he's not able to get away because the enemy Necro also just revealing us. Yeah, pretty difficult to explain everything what's going to happen. But this is always a bad situation. You can chase someone 1v1, but when you see that the enemy is getting respawn and you are near their enemy spawn, you just have to leave that. I was also in a dangerous position, but luckily like the Hellsath or someone else or the enemy thief was not nearby to catch me, because I had also no cooldowns. I had to waste my cooldowns for Maijo. And here I just try a little bit to damage the thief. I got a nice steal onto Hellsath to grant myself all the boons, but afterwards I just have to hide. I wait a little bit in case that the thief just attacks me, and he does, but he has not so much damage, which is pretty nice. And I can just try and damage him here a little bit. Interrupted his healing skill, which is pretty nice. Wait for him here to port back, and I don't know if I was able to catch him there. Okay. They got a kill onto Hellsath, which is also great. And this is also, by the way, the mistake that he does. He just overextends. He should have just stayed with his allies on mid, trying to catch people off guard, getting some kills. I try here to hold a little bit, dodge the fear, and just hold the node neutral, so the enemy is getting no points. But I was just waiting a little bit too long because my allies were not nearby. And here on I just try and get a nice Heartseeker with Shadow Stab combo. Trying to get away, wait a little bit for my healing skill so I can chase the Deadeye. The Deadeye, sorry. And the Deadeye just ports forwards, backwards, and he just dies because he's staying on AoE attacks. Okay, the enemy Deadeye was, I don't know, a really weird player. I felt that he could have done much more in this game. But yeah, the way how he played it was not so great. I missed my backstab because Hellsath just randomly dodged after a CC without no follow-up damage. Getting a nice Heartseeker in combination with that backstab. Then with the, what's the name of it, Ectoplasm, I can easily auto-attack a little bit the enemy Scourge. The enemy, what's the name of it? I just forgot the name. The enemy lich. Yeah, that's it. And you can see this here. I'm still keep on moving. I don't waste my time. I check the downed guy in case that the enemy thief would have tried to stealth revive here or something like that. And then I can just move on here. Waiting a little bit for the enemy players. Granting this guy some basilisk venom. So the first attack that he will land will put the enemies onto stone. And we were just moving on here. I was watching a little bit if my weaver needs some help against the enemy Deadeye. But the enemy Deadeye decides to go mid. And I don't know if he gets the decap here. No. He does not. But he gets away from it as well. Yeah. Or... does he get away? I don't know. I wait here a little bit. I wait a little bit. Nice combo again. Backstab with Heartseeker. I wait a little bit for him to use his stealth, and I don't want to use my black powder there, but I got a nice kill onto this guy, and from here on I just had to cleave, but it was not always so easy because I was really afraid that the Deadeye will just join me here somehow and get a kill onto me, but he was not, and I was able here to win this 1v2 situation. My steel had no range, so I would have easily interrupted this guy's healing skill. He gets me with this what's the name of it? Greatsword 4, and he got an immobilizer, or not only cripple, yeah. Now again, the same situation here. My Revenant is in a 1v1 on far, or is it the DH? Yeah, the DH, that's fine. And yeah, I just tried to make the warrior a little bit get away, so we can cap far, and we have mid as well, but my entire team is now in close. But the rotation seems to be a little bit too slow, so probably we lose this. And I stick around here a little bit with my DH because in case that one of the enemies, like the Reaper here, is dumb enough to just try this, we could do a lot of damage onto them. Was I able to interrupt his healing skill here? Yeah, I was able to interrupt one more time. So this Reaper was playing it really bad. Okay, I had to stealth up. And I always forget that my Shadow Stab will bug here. But that was fine because I had anyway nothing left. So that would have been really scary to engage there. We are able here, or better said, my guy is able to get a kill here. I tried to stealth myself up, but somehow I wasn't able to do it. I'm getting a lot of damage. You can see this here. The damage from Mesmer currently just comes from confusion. And they just have a lot of confusion. I can just auto attack here, interrupt with a steel. Cleanse and just auto attack here. My burn DH already applying a lot of burn stacks, and we are easily able to secure this game. Close game because yeah, the enemy players were just decapping the entire time our nodes, and that was really annoying. Yeah, getting into plat 3 for the third time or something. I wanted to just write. I just wanted to make math because health up. I had health up this day like 2-3 games. No, 2 games actually, and he lost both against us. So that was really fun. I wanted to write him an email to tell him that I just love him because I really like that he's playing Mesmer. You know, you don't see Mesmer players so much. But yeah, he's really mad guy. And you can see this here from my stats. I just got 1 death, which was a really bad one. I could have easily survived that, but I don't know what I've done there. Really stupid. And in this game, I would have said that the enemy Necro Reaper has all the top stat. Kills, damage, and defense. That's nice. But he was not able to really get away from me. I was able to really get my combos going on. Backstab, Heartseeker, Heartseeker combo 6k damage and a 5k backstab or something like that, or on the other side like a 5k Heartseeker, 6k backstab, dealing a lot of damage and interrupting his healing skill. He had like no chance to really get something going on. Texby, other core necro, strong player, but core necro in this comp would have not made so much sense. But yeah, then what I had, the burn DH did great job here. Torben Sama did really nice job. He was able with me together to get like those 3 kills on far, or better said 2 down people. Pretty nice. The enemy Deadeye was also quite okay because he did great job with decapping our nodes as a Deadeye without mobility, or better said he has good mobility with ports with his rifle 4, but never mind. And Helseth, I don't know, I haven't seen Helseth so much. I could have tried to chase him a little bit, but he just runs into spots where you just can't port, and that's really annoying to fight against. Now this is the build. It is still the meta build. I might try and get some changes going on, but who knows. Berserker Amulet with Rune of Divinity. In combination with this, you will have those 13k HP, 13k 668, sorry, I want to say it in German. It gives you 10% maximum health and on all stats a little bit. So you have those 2200 power, 51% crit chance, and nice amount of crit damage when you crit onto enemy players. Then I'm using Sigil of Absorption, steal a boon when interrupting an enemy. This is pretty strong on Dagger Pistol because Pistol 4, steal, you just interrupt enemies, and with steal you will steal 2 boons. In combination with this one, a third one, which is really nice. And this can occur every 3 seconds if you interrupt an enemy. Pretty strong. You might have seen it on the first kill on the Reaper because I stole quickness and I was just able afterwards to auto attack pretty much and deal a lot of damage. Sigil of Opportunity, deal 5% increased extra damage to movement impaired foes, which means chill, cripple or immobilize, and that's pretty nice because you will have always at least like a chill or cripple on an enemy player and have this 5% damage bonus. Pretty nice to have. Then Sigil of Cleansing and Energy on the shortbow for survivability, extra dodge, extra Condi cleanse. And the meta one, Shadow Arts Trickery with DareDevil. Hidden Thief, stealing grants you stealth, deception skills gain reduced recharge. This is really important because when you steal, you can also steal onto nothing and you will get this almost 1.5 second, how to say it, 1.25 second of invisible stealth. And it reduces the recharge of deception skills, which on this build I'm using what's the name of it, blinding powder and shadow stab. Both are deception skills and gain 20% reduced cooldown, which is pretty nice. And normally you will play it with the other healing skill, I don't even know the name right now, but I'm using here Withdraw because of the enemy Deadeye and Mesmer Helseth, so both have those quick interrupts, and they can easily interrupt your healing skill when you use hidden in, I don't know what's the name of it, Shadow Rejuvenation, no, I don't know, never mind. The other healing skill that just takes 1 second to activate. With Withdraw you just don't have the fear that you get interrupted. Withdraw dodges and is a quick immediately action skill, how to say it, it performs immediately and just removes cripple, torment and stuff like that. Really awesome skill, and the dodge is also pretty nice. The healing amount is enough, and still with this straight line Shadow Arts you will get stealth after the dodge roll. Leeching Venoms, when you are stealth you will get those Venoms. Rending Shade, steal boons from enemies you strike with stealth attacks. Striking a boonless foe with a stealth attack inflicts fear on nearby foes. This thing has a lot of good things. I would love to have here like Boon Stolen too, that would be perfect, but yeah, I know they don't like Thief so much. So you will steal a boon. In combination with that, when you steal Backstab, you steal another 2, and with that rune you have a third one. So you will have a total of 4 boons stolen. And in addition to that, if you catch a player off guard, he has no HP, you just get a nice Backstab. You will fear all nearby enemies and that player as well, so that's pretty great. Then Thrill of the Crime, when you steal you grant yourself and nearby allies Fury, Swiftness and Might. Pretty strong, especially in team fights where your allies are also bursting. They will grant it some Swiftness, Fury and Might. The 3 stacks of Might and Fury are really important in team fights. And yeah, Bountiful Theft, as I was just explaining, you will steal 2 boons and grant Vigor to you and your nearby allies. Sleight of Hand, Daze, 1 second, which means the enemy is unable to use any skills, and your steal has a minus 20% reduced cooldown, which is pretty nice. Marauder's Resilience, gain vitality based on a portion of your power damage. Then damage is decreased from foes within the range threshold, which means enemies on close combat like Reaper or I don't know, enemy thieves deal 10% less damage to you on close range. Yeah, that's just nice to have. It is actually just used because of the extra HP, because without this trait line you will have like 11k or something, 12k HP, and that's just like nothing. So this will increase your HP by quite a bit. Havoc Specialist, damage is increased based on endurance that is missing. This is important to notice because if you have 0 endurance, this will mean you will get a 15% damage bonus. In combination with that, if you steal Backstab, you will just be able to land quite heavy damage. Or if you are able to Heartseeker an enemy under 25% HP, you can also one-shot that guy, because you will deal 6 to 8 or even above that K damage, and that's huge with this straight line. Dash, you will dash around, as you might have noticed. You just have better dodges now, which will give you swiftness and remove conditions like immobilize, cripple, and chill each time you wait. But depending on the condies that you're getting removed, you will get exhaustion and you will not gain any endurance regeneration, which you have to keep in mind. If you remove a immobilize 4 seconds, in those 4 seconds you are not able to regenerate your endurance, and that's really annoying. But therefore that's why you have your sigil, and that's why you also can just move around a little bit fast and don't have to perma get caught by chill, cripple, and immobilize. Also just nice to know. And that was basically the build, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, what can I say else? Nothing. I will just turn the video a little bit backwards so you can just watch this again. Your team wins. Getting into plat 3, easy game. I had to carry quite a lot here. I got no top stats, but that's not my goal here on this map. My goal was to help my allies, which caused also some problems to myself, and of course try to catch people off guard, interrupt their healing skills, and so on. So I was really successful with that, also getting some nice decaps, doing quite some work here, and yeah, being a great thief player. Only the one first death that was really, really bad. I sucked on that, I have to admit this. Now thanks all for watching. This is one more time the build, and now you will see as always 3 of my other videos, which you can watch or not, and of course you can subscribe to my YouTube channel only if you like this video. If not, don't do it. That was Happy No, the god of gods, of gods, of gods, of thief players, the best player in the world, in the universe, and wherever you search else. Thanks all for watching, have a nice day wherever you are, love you all guys, bye bye.